Nerd morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy, and this is the Nerd Morning Show, a place where we celebrate nerd culture by talking about books, video games, movies, and more. And today we're going to be doing our weekly report where we go over the big things that have happened in the nerd community over the past week. So I collect a bunch of different news stories and share some of those highlights here. So let's dive right into this. Give this video a thumbs up. That will help out a bunch. Okay, so starting out with comic books. So for comics this week, we've got a couple of things that came out that I'm really excited for. Marvel Action Origins number 4 came out. This retells the Miles Morales origin story for a younger reader group. Marvel Action is made as a partnership between Marvel and IDW and is a line of comics that is perfect for younger readers who want to get into reading comics. So if you've got a younger reader and you think that they would like to dive in to Marvel stories, Marvel Action is a great series to go for that. Arkham City, The Order of the World number 1 came out as well this week. It has the first appearance of Jocasta Joy, and it has the team appearance of the Arkhamites, who are a group of escaped patients from Arkham Asylum. I think this looks really interesting and is definitely one for Batman fans to check out. On that line for Batman fans, Batman The Adventure Continues Season 2, issue number 5, came out as well with the first appearance of Mayor Emerson Mayfield. So first appearance collectors would be interested in collecting this one. For Spider-Man fans, there's been a big transition. Amazing Spider-Man number 75 came out this week. It has the new creative team that is going to be pursuing the new future for Spider-Man for the next while. And it also is going to be focusing around Ben Reilly, who has become the new focal point for this series. And we're going to be getting less of Peter Parker for the next foreseeable future. So that's that new shift that we're going to be seeing, which is pretty big. That's pretty dramatic. This is a perfect time to jump into the series if you are wanting to start in on Spider-Man comics with the new creative team, new focus around a new character. This is perfect. So issue number 75 is awesome if you want to jump into new Spider-Man stories. Darkhold Alpha number 1 comes out from Marvel and is the first team appearance of the Darkhold Defiled. So that's an interesting group, and I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing with that series in the future. Eternals Celestia number 1 came out as well. This has the origin story of the Eternals, and these are the same Eternals that are going to be coming in the upcoming movie by Marvel. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about those characters, this would be a great book to pick up. For movies and TV, we've got a couple of news items that I think are pretty interesting. Just Beyond is a new Disney Plus show that is just in time for the October month. It's going to be based on some of the stories of R.L. Stine, and it is bound to be a little spooky. It's going to be arriving on Disney Plus on October 13th, and if you're looking for something to have that Halloween spooky feel, this is going to be perfect for what you're looking for. Arcane League of Legends will be a new animated show on Netflix on November 6th is when we get that release for the show. And the animation style is, in my opinion, extremely beautiful. It really looks like it's an amazing art style, and it's also going to be a pretty action-packed adventure, and I'm looking forward to it. My Hero Academia World Heroes Missions got a new trailer, and it looks fantastic. This Japanese anime has grown in popularity in the United States as well as other parts around the world, and they will be getting this movie in theaters on October 29th. No Time to Die is the latest installment in the James Bond 007 franchise, and it has dropped and is available in theaters to watch. It currently has a Rotten Tomatoes score of 84% and an audience rating on IMDb of 7.6 out of 10. Kathryn Hahn, known for her role in WandaVision as Agatha Harkness, will be returning to the role. She is reportedly getting a spin-off series and may reprise her role in other Marvel projects. When future trouble occurs to our beloved characters in news stories, we'll have to keep an eye out to see if it was Agatha all along. For games this week, we have another free game given away by Epic Games. Now this one's called PC Building Simulator, and this is where you get to build and test computers based on real components. This simulator game could help teach you the fundamentals of building a high-end PC without making any big mistakes in the real world. This is regularly retailing at $19.99, but it is free right now until October 14th at 9 a.m. I think this is really cool and could be a great resource to learn more about computers and to expand your knowledge base. I think that's an awesome way to be able to do that in a simulator that we can get right now for free. Nerd Morning Gaming is a place on YouTube where I do game streams, talk video games. It's an awesome place to be able to hang out with me. On Tuesday at 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to be streaming Batman Arkham City, and on Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to be streaming Horizon Zero Dawn. Also, stick around, keep the notifications turned on, all things like that, so you're going to be able to get notifications when I go live on other times, because I do that on occasion. Thank you so much for watching. If you know of any other meaningful nerdy news that you think that should be added to our next episode, feel free to add them in the comments of this video. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you next week for another weekly report of Nerd Morning News.